What's going on, everyone? It's me. This is my PTR91 GIR. I love this rifle, and this rifle loves me. Now, if you're gonna get a C308, I'd recommend this rifle because the SETME aftermarket support I heard is drying up. Not 100% sure. And the second reason is this magazine latch, the paddle magazine, or the flapper thingy right here, really is important for the manual of arms. Now, the manual of arms is pretty much everything starts with pulling the cocking handle back, and then you can rock and lock the magazine, or you can go straight in, and then you rotate the rifle around and slap the shit of the rollers or whatever back home. So the theory behind these rifles is that they're supposed to have like bolt action style velocities, and they're supposed to be almost Kalashnikov reliable, and they're supposedly supposed to be God, I can't talk. They're supposed to be almost accurate like a bolt action rifle because they do not have a gas system. From what I understand, they function on a set of rollers, and they delay from gases, or I have no idea, but they bounce back and forth. It's almost like a recoil operated thing from what I gather. I still can't figure it out. But now if you get the bull barrel version of this rifle, I think it's called like the FR models from PTR, then the only thing I've seen is sometimes the traditional handguards you'll have a hard time swapping out. It can be done, I've heard, though. Now this rifle with the scope on it is about as heavy as I want to have it in order to move around and shoot standing up for an extended, period of time. What I'd like to have is a 3 or 4 powered prism style optic, like an ACOG with an RMR mini sight. That would be nice. That's expensive. But this is a badass rifle. I'm glad I bought it. The only issue I could see is for weak people or people that may be left-handed. I've seen some left-handed people that love these styles of weapons, the roller delayed blowback series of weapons. Now this is a grandfather of them, and then they made, I believe, the 7.62x39 version, and then the 5.56 version, and then the 9mm version, MP5. Supposedly the 308 version, the 7.62x39, and the 9mm is the best ones. I saw videos with Larry Vickers saying that the 5.56 version was not the best make of roller delayed blowback, but I would still like to get that Zenith Z43P or whatever. It's like a HK33K A3. It's like a 12-inch 5.56 pistol, like this. But I did read someone that said that if you really want a 10-pound 5.56 rifle, knock yourself out. I don't think they're that heavy. This rifle is about 9 to 10 pounds, so it is a little bit on the robust side. But the rate of fire on the fully automatic G3s sounds kind of like a 240 Bravo. The only thing I dislike about these rifles is the selector switch. Now the polymers, I have one on my MP5. I like them a little bit better. I guess the Navy style lower, you can get 1/4 of an inch more up on the selector switch. So I would eventually like to have the polymer version, and if I could have gotten one of these rifles again, I would have probably gotten one without the rail, because the clamp on rails, I have one on my Zenith MP5, and it seems pretty sturdy, and I didn't screw it up and pinch the receiver or anything like that. But I like the way the add-on clamp-on rails look, and they seem to be able to be taken off, and you can use a traditional, like what is it, those scopes that clamp on, I forgot what they're called, the Z24 scopes or whatever, that they make in Germany. There's several different versions, but it would be nice to have one. Those scopes are not bad at all. So that's about all I wanted to say. I'm starting to run out of stuff to talk about. The selector switch going up, just like the MP5, you kind of want to naturally bring your rifle like this to be able to actuate the selector switch when you purchase the weapon. I hate that purchase term for gripping pistols. But anyway, that's a different video. So now adding big ass scopes is not something you'd want to do on these rifles because of this cocking handle and the cocking tube. You really don't want a big ass scope because you won't be able to do this. So the magazines, I really have about 50 of them, and I got them for about $2 to $3 each, and they're still out there. I might get another box of them before too long, and before these start going up. But compared to the C308, I mean, people are getting good deals, like $400 something for the C308. But compared to the PTR91, or when Zenith comes out with their Z41, which will be really nice. You know, Century customer service. Look at their history. It's hideous, especially their original set-me rifles. So I would definitely look into these. These are badass fucking rifles, and you could put these in about any role, from CQB to designated marksman rifle crap, or even, you know, some Ninja Overwatch Commando sniper roles. So probably the best rifle that they made of this series, I think, is the G3 Kurtz, which is like a 12-inch barrel version. It almost looks the same size unless they're next to each other. But that was like the Scar H King for like 20 years of like the badass operator weapons besides the MP5. But PTR makes one of those, and it's called the PTR91 K3P, and it has a 12.5-inch barrel. But I would like to get one of those someday, because I doubt Zenith will import those. They could in pistol format, but still, PTR does have good customer service, and I'm a fan of their crap, man. No joke, dude. I really like this rifle, and I'm glad I got it. So thanks for watching, dude. I just figured I'd bust out the PTR tonight.